Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm on this dreary late October night. And while it's probably kind of off season for such things, we're going to do a little bit of a review on something that I did, almost 2 years ago now, or well, year and a half ago, almost a year and a half ago, I guess. So, excuse me. This Predator 708 engine, 26 horsepower V-twin that I put in my Cub Cadet 50-inch cut zero turn lawnmower. I decided to do this because I'm getting ready to move it over there between that big fan and the skid steer anyway. So I bought this mower and it had, well, let's just see here. How many hours does it have on it now? Okay. 526 hours. 526.5 hours it's got on it now. When I bought it, it had, and of course I should have watched my other video. But anyway, I'll put it. I think I figured out how to put cards, links into other videos, so I'll do that. But it was right around 500 hours, basically 494 hours is what it was. So what it had on it from new. Okay, 494 hours. Briggs & Stratton engine. Both the connecting rods, they came unglued. So look around somewhere in here for a card, and I'll try and put the link in the description as well about that other video. But so I did an install on this. Bought it from Harbor Freight. Forget the purchase price on it. $700, close to $800, something like that. The Briggs engine would have been double that, let's just say. I'm basically about due for my first oil change on this, although I'm not going to do it today. But anyway, that's just that. I was kind to it and put the battery charger on it because, well, I don't want to have to screw around with it. I want to just start it up and move it over there. All in all, I think this is a pretty good move. It hasn't been any trouble at all. My wife can't start it, but, well, you know, she can't start it, so that's okay. Yeah, can't complain at all about the thing. It starts, it runs, it mows. It's got enough power to mow anything that you can mow as fast as this mower will go. Again, this is the little light duty homeowner mower, so it's not really fast by any means, but you know, it does get the job done for me here on my little, I don't know, acre and a half that I mow, more or less. So that's good. So as I said, I did an install on this thing, and well, I don't even know if I did a first impressions on it. I just did an install and was happy that it actually started and ran. So yeah, let's see if it'll do that still. It should. Well, I should say it would if the battery was charged. And this is the problem that my wife has with it. Let's see. Something new that will. Get back, dog. Okay, so it's been sitting here for I don't know, I think I mowed the grass the last time middle of September, so it's been sitting here for over a month, let's say. So let me go get something to jump it off with. Okay, so let's see if the Group 31 battery will crank it or not. We should only hope, right? Group 31 got it going. You know, it's loud, it's obnoxious, but it works and it does an excellent job. So I'm not gonna knock it. Trouble-free. Well, I shouldn't say trouble-free either. I had one problem with it. When I put it in here, and I don't think that this is the engine's fault by any means, but the PTO clutch here, let's see, what even happened to it now? I remember having a problem. Oh, the wiring for it got wrapped up in the belt, and of course bad things happened. So anyway, had to run some new wires, fun stuff like that. It does seem to vibrate a little bit. I mean, not enough to hurt anything, but you know, you kind of want to check your bolts once in a while, the mounting bolts and whatnot, because like I said, or you probably should. I haven't done that yet. Need to do that probably when I decide to service it, which will be next spring. But you know, for all intensive purposes, for what I've paid for the mower and the engine, it was well worth it. Like I said, I'm going to post a link to the video, to the other video, in the description, and the try and put a card in somewhere as well, because that is you know, that the destruction of that Briggs engine was amazing. I already scrapped it, or I could show it to you again, but anyway, I will post a link to that video. You know, we have I've run it, let's see, 494 to 526 hours is 30 32 hours I've put on it, and I put this engine in July of 19, and I ran it last in September. So no issues whatsoever. Like I said, we're down to where it needs to be serviced finally, so we'll probably wait and do that come spring. Easy maintenance. I needed to clean the air filter, but you know, again, that'll be a good springtime job. So yeah, all in all, for a $700 engine versus what the Briggs & Stratton that gave up at 494 hours, and I mean gave up at 494 hours, would cost, it was, you know what, I think that thing was close to was like $2,200 for a suitable replacement for the Briggs. From Briggs, I should say. So, yeah, I think we're doing okay with it. I can't give it really like a huge thumbs up or anything because, well, it hasn't surpassed the, it hasn't surpassed the Briggs engine. But, and I don't know what the Briggs engine was like because it was blown up when I got the mower. So, yeah. But anyway, we will call this adequate. If I have this thing until it gets 494 hours on it, we'll do a celebration, I guess, to see if it, you know, or well, maybe not a celebration. Maybe we'll dissect it, see if it works, see if it's still doing something. So I guess that's it for this old boy tonight, guys. It's getting late already. We've been at a standstill for harvest corn and beans for most of a week now. So, trying to catch up on little odds and ends that aren't getting done because I've been out running combine and whatnot. So, that's just one of them things that since I was going to move it anyway and I thought about it, somebody was commenting on that video where I did that quite a while ago. And I was like, oh, I should do a review. Well, there's my review. It works. For the money, it was a pretty good idea. I don't know if you could see that thing or not. There's a little gleam over there. Actually, that's a light way over there. But anyway, the old 95 F-250's going under the knife tomorrow night. We got a coolant leak to deal with. Once I get the coolant leak dealt with, we'll talk about that. It's been dealt with a couple, 3 times now, and that thing's history, but it is what it is. So, it's one of those deals that nobody makes a part for it. The later Model 7.3s, they make a replacement part that's supposed to solve all the problems, but this one, they do not. But I have a friend with a machine shop, so we might work on something for that. But anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back later.